Greetings and welcome to the second of Kipling's poems from C.R.L. Fletcher's A School History of England that I am going to be uploading. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to hear more. Dane-Geld is probably the best known of Kipling's poems from the book. It is often quoted and has even been recorded as a song by Leslie Fish. I've posted a link to the song in the description. As you will see, it is a poem with particular relevance to us today, and there will, as always, be some brief notes after the poem. So, without further ado, here is Dane-Geld by Rudyard Kipling. It is always a temptation to an armed and agile nation to call upon a neighbour and to say, "We invaded you last night, we are quite prepared to fight, unless you pay us cash to go away." And that is called asking for Dane-Geld, and the people who ask it explain that you've only to pay them the Dane-Geld, and then you'll get rid of the Dane. It is always a temptation for a rich and lazy nation to puff and look important and to say, "Though we know we should defeat you, we have not the time to meet you. We will therefore pay you cash to go away." And that is called paying the Dane-Geld, but we've proved it again and again, that if once you have paid him the Dane-Geld, you never get rid of the Dane. It is wrong to put temptation in the path of any nation, for fear they should succumb and go astray. So when you are requested to pay up or be molested, you will find it better policy to say, "We never pay anyone Dane-Geld, no matter how trifling the cost, for the end of that game is oppression and shame, and the nation that plays it is lost." Although this is the second of the poems from A School History of England that I've recorded, it is the fifth in the book. The poem talks about the land tax levied by Anglo-Saxon kings in the late 900s and early 1000s AD. They did this to pay off the armies of warriors from Scandinavia that we traditionally call Vikings. Massive payments were made time after time. The geld in the name is not, as is often assumed, gold, but it should really be pronounced yeld and is effectively the word yield. The payments were in fact made in silver rather than gold, and would today total well over £1 billion. Similar payments were made by the French and other nations in Western Europe, as well as in what is today Russia and the other nations east of Scandinavia. Of course, Kipling is not just telling us about the historical event. He's using this episode in English history to teach a lesson. It's a simple lesson, but one that seems to need teaching over and over again. The lesson is that it does not pay in the long run to give in to bullies. Whether the bully is a kid in the playground, the Twitter mob who dislike your opinions, or a world leader with soldiers, tanks and aircraft, paying Dane-Geld never pays off in the end. The poem is often quoted, most notably in the parliamentary debates about the policy of appeasing Adolf Hitler in the 1930s. In our own time, it would seem that whether or not they know the poem, President Zelensky and the people of Ukraine are familiar with the poem's message. Thank you for watching. If you want to know when I've uploaded new videos, you know what to do. Like, subscribe and share. Bye for now.